Hello everybody and welcome out to Field to Fork Homestead. Here on Homestead yesterday and today we butchered a hog, and we didn't do a video yesterday, but we're going to do one today. We're going to can some pinto beans with some fresh pork belly in them. And I've got we've done put the hams on, we've injected them with some cure, and we done one loin. We injected it.
We can show that too.
We can,
show what they look like today.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we canned some pork, put some potatoes and carrots in it. Alicia will show you what that looks like. And I've still got a bunch of meat in here I've got to work up. We're going to take some of the shoulder, the blade roast. We're going to take it to the trail ride, smoke it. But we're going to get started. I've got fat to render, make some lard, and all kinds of, just a lot of stuff going on. We're doing a lot of different stuff because we got so much of it. The hog dressed out at 350 pounds. That was after it was skinned, the head removed, and it was eviscerated. It dressed out 350 pounds. So we're doing a lot of stuff we don't normally do. We're trying to, we're just using it up the best we can and doing some extra stuff with it because we got so much. But we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna go in here and work up some of this stuff I've been working on. And we've had it in the cooler and it's cold in there. It's in the 70s right now, but it's down, it's in the 30s in this cooler. It's real cold.
It's like winter.
So
Stepping from summer to winter.
I'm gonna go in here and I've got meat scattered everywhere in here on the table. But I'm working it up slowly but surely. I'm getting. All right, so we're back. I'm here in my cooler. Now, everything's clean regardless of what it looks like. It's clean.
I Clorox the whole thing.
The walls in here, I was going to paint it, but I didn't paint it because I didn't want to smell that paint. This is an ice cream truck. The box off of an ice cream truck is what this is. And we turned it into a DIY cooler to hang beef and hogs and sheep, deer, whatever the case may be. And it works perfect for doing your own meat. But anyway, right here I have two shoulder blade, I guess you call them roasts. I took the upper part of the shoulder, which I think you would call that the picnic roast, and I took and made them, we took and canned them. So Alicia's going to wrap these two big shoulder blade roast up, and we're going to take them to the trail ride, and we're going to put them on the smoke. And here's the oven.
Yep. Getting trail ride time, so we're starting to make preparations for that.
And then I'm going to just go through real quick and show them what I got.
Okay.
This here is the pork chops. As you can see, I've got it sliced. I'll show you what they look like as they come off.
Now you're gonna debone that, right?
I'm gonna take them off the bone and make boneless pork chops. And right here now, of course I got some shanks where I took them off the hams and stuff. And then right here I've got the sirloin tip. I got to work them up. And I'll show you what the bacon looks like once I get the bacon worked up. And that's what I'm working on right now. And then of course I've got a big bag of lard over here. I got to chunk all that up to render lard a little bit. And then I've got neck bones and ribs I got to work up. So I've got a day's worth of work. And we worked all evening yesterday evening on it. Canning, and we're going to do pinto beans. We're going to take some of that bacon meat, some of the trimmings off of it. We're going to put it in our pinto beans when we can them. Make seasoned pork beans. And well, Alicia's going to wrap these picnic roasts up, get them ready for the trail ride. And then I'm going to work on the bacon and the pork chops. Get them.
And I'm going to brag on Derek for just a minute. He made us a butcher block this morning.
I threw that together real quick this morning to use with my meat cleaver.
Yep.
And I got a buddy. I'm gonna show this real quick. I'm gonna brag on him here. I've got a buddy that sells these meat cleavers. And if you want one and you can get up with me, he does a real good job. He can put them handles in. And I think I'm gonna use this today. But if anybody needs one, he keeps quite a bit of them, quite a few of them. Some of them pretty expensive. But anyway, I'm gonna work on it here and I'll get back with you.
All right, so we've been working at it for a little bit. Derek has got the bacon. These are the 2 slabs of bacon. We're gonna be putting these away. What we'll do with these is I'm gonna wrap them up in some butcher paper and we'll put them in the freezer, let them freeze, and then we will get our meat slicer out and slice it up in little slices. And normally after we slice it up in little slices, I take it and put them in 1 pound packs, but look at that. And that's our bacon.
Okay, what I've decided to do here is some boneless pork chops. And I've got some cut here, 2 each. These beautiful pork chops. And I just making them pretty.
A lot of times Derek don't cut these by hand.
Now, most of the time I do bone in. And I'll cut them on the bandsaw.
Yeah.
But
that's a lot of mess that we're
trying to avoid.
Yeah.
I don't care to do it. But what I've done is where we decided to cure the ham and the other pork chops. This is just 1/2. So I don't want to have to dirty that saw twice. So what am I doing is I'm just getting everything ready, and then when I get them ready, I'll saw everything one time. These bonus ones, I cut them with a knife.
Yeah, it's going to be about a week out before we cut the hams and the other pork chops. So, and we normally don't keep this cool all year round. So we do have it on right now, and we're going to get everything done that we can get done this weekend.
Get everything cleaned back up.
Yeah.
And then when we start sawing, we won't have all we have to do is be sawing. We won't have to be. It'd be different if I had 2 or 3 hogs at one time. If I can avoid all that mess, having to clean that saw twice,
Yeah.
I will.
Cleaning the saw is a big deal. It's a big ordeal.
And being that this was a 350-pound hog, it's a lot to do at one time. And I'm trying to, what we're doing, it's a lot. What we're doing is a lot to be doing. But
We are spacing a lot out.
We're trying to space some of it out so we don't put so much on us at one time. So it makes it a little easier that way. It's still a lot of work. A lot of work.
But it's nothing that we've not done before. We've took and butchered.
We've had seats in here at one time.
Yeah, we've butchered quite a few
Seats in here at one time.
in 2 days. You know, that was us dispatching and then in here on Saturday and then in here on Sunday. Up early of the morning, staying up late at night, and then both of us going to work on Monday morning.
It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And now people get the idea with a hog and with a beef that you're going to wind up with a whole freezer full of pork chops. That ain't the case. You're going to get a whole lot of meat, but you ain't going to get a whole lot of pork chops or a whole lot of steaks. You're going to get some, but you ain't going to get as much as you think you're going to get. It's still well worth it. But I think people get the impression they're going to come out with a whole truckload of pork chops, and that's just one cut of the hog. That ain't the.
There's only 2 loins in a hog.
Yep. And well, I'll show you right here as soon as I finish getting this cut. What you wind up with out of one side.
And again, our hog was big.
Yeah. Smaller the hog, smaller your pork chops. Less pork chops you're gonna get. Put that in their beans.
Yeah.
million. So,
And when we're talking about our hog was not. It might have been a year old.
it was a year old.
Derek got it.
It wasn't no older than that.
Yeah, Derek got it last
Late
October.
September.
Late September, early October, somewhere around
This
there.
is the 1st of September, so
Yeah, so it was about a year old. So and we tried the meat last night. It is not tough. It is not tough.
you know what? I'm gonna put that back this way will be. So anyway, right there's a good pile of meat. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 28 pork chops out of one side.
Out of
That's
a
just one loin.
350-pound hog that's already been dispatched.
Yeah.
That's already been.
And look at them. Look at that marbling in that meat. See that little streak of fat going through that? That's what you want. And this hog probably had another inch of back fat on it. But I trimmed that up. I got a big pile of lard, and I'm gonna commence the rendering here in a little bit. But
It's our render pile that I've cut.
we're gonna, and I still got
This is for our beans.
I've still got sirloin to cut. So we're gonna get these wrapped, finish getting some meat for our beans. We gotta put our soup beans on. And then we're gonna come back out here and commence to chopping all this fat up and getting it going. I still got sirloins to get. And I got some trimmings off the bacon. That's where I trimmed that bacon up into a square piece where I can get it on my slicer. And what I trimmed off is what we're going to use for the beans. You'll see here in a little bit.
And if we wasn't doing that
And I have more bacon than what we got beans.
Yeah.
So whatever I got left, I'll do something with it.
But if we wasn't putting our trimmings in our bean pile, this would be our sausage pile.
Sausage.
Yes. Yep. And what's to say we don't end up with a sausage pile? But as of right now, we're putting it in our beans.
Yeah.
Because again, this is something that we don't do every time. Putting away canned pork and putting away pinto beans and great white northern beans.
Yeah. We got it. We might as well make the best of it.
And it's not something we've not done it in a while either. We've not done any beans in a while. So.
And we don't eat a whole lot of sausage.
No, we really
eat
don't.
Some, but we don't.
We're not breakfast people.
Well, we don't want to have time to make breakfast.
No, we don't.
When we get around to what we're doing, it's already dinner time.
Yeah.
So,
And then
all right.
working through the week is hard to get up even earlier than what we already do to make breakfast.
So we're going to get this going here, and we'll get back with you in a minute.
All right, and we're back. We're in the house. We had to come in. We took us a break because it is so cold. So what we're going to do is we're fixing to put on I call them soup beans, pinto beans, in the jars. We're going to can them. So the first thing to do is get them out and rinse them. After we rinse them off good, we did look them. But you know how you can get some rocks in them. After we clean them off good, we're going to put a cup in each quart jar. All right. Wash my jars out. I'll get my one.
And she'll repeat that process till she gets them all filled, and then we'll come back.
Yep, we got 14 jars to do. Okay.
All right, so we're back. Alicia put the beans in the jars. She got all 14 of them. And we put our pork in them jars. You can zoom in on it a little bit. And then I'm going to take each one of them quarts, and I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of salt.
Show them the kind of salt you're using. This ain't just regular table salt, is it?
No, it's cannon salt. Mrs. Wage's pickling and cannon salt.
We just use Mrs. Wage's. You don't have to use that exact brand. It's the kind we had in the
You can
cabinet.
use any brand you want. But we're going to process, we're going to fill these with water, leaving 1 inch headspace. And we're going to process these. I think it said 10, 11 pound of pressure. We're going to process them for 90 minutes. Pints would be half of that. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to fill them with water and get all the air bubbles out. And then we'll put them in our pressure canner and we'll get back with you.
All right, show them. Let's put some water in one.
Oh. Now let me set this out of the way. Leave you 1 inch headspace. Where's my little...
It should be in that thing.
I'll get a butter knife. I'd rather have a butter knife for that thing. And just turn around and get all the air bubbles out. And then you put your lid on it. Put it in your pressure canner. And let's wipe the top of that off. They're already clean. You just snug them down. You don't put them very tight.
There we go.
Put them in. We'll get them done, get them in our pressure canner.
We're going to do this 13 more times. Woohoo! All right, we're back. We are vacuum sealing our pork chops. I've already got the sirloin over there. We normally don't vacuum seal, but again, this isn't the normal hog. We're doing everything different this one. So this is the pork chops that we cut out. How I do it, or how we do it. We had pre-cut quart bags because we was just going to put 2 in. We was just going to wrap 2 up so the quarts would be fine. Just stick it in there and let it do its thing. We do need a bigger one, but eventually we'll get there. But we're working up. Got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we want a really good one.
And like I said, normally we don't vacuum seal. If we did vacuum seal a lot, we would make that priority and get us a big vacuum sealer. We normally just wrap it.
And I've got the soup beans on in the pressure canner.
Yeah.
I need to go check those.
Go ahead and check them. Go show them.
So I'll go check the soup beans. And here we are. They're not boiling yet. So as soon as I get started, we'll get back with you. Let's just gonna keep on packing, and I've got these outside on this propane burner. That way it don't heat the house up so bad. Which it ain't really hot outside, but still I've got that cooler going and everything else, and there ain't no need of heating the house up. You don't have to. So, all right, we'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's the next morning. We had a little something we had to run do yesterday. My buddy Birchall that helps us kill a hog, he come up and helped us kill it the other morning, and he's having a few chest pains, but we believe he's going to be all right. They're going to do a heart cath on him today. So I had to go. I went up last night. We've been working on this hog, working it up, canning them soup beans and all that stuff. But I found out he was in the hospital. I went straight on up there. And he looks good, and we believe he's going to be all right. They're just going to check him just to make sure. But everybody pray for him, that everything's all right. But anyway, this morning, I'm going to start rendering this lard out. This has got just a little bit more to cut up, not just a little bit. And this here is my lard. This ain't near all of it. There's still a great old big pan out there. And I'm gonna commence to render in this lard here and get started this morning. If I can get my burner to cooperate with me. Usually a pain to get started first thing. Alright, I got it lit. It took me a minute, but I got it. I'm just gonna put my back in there and start rendering the thing. It'll take it a few minutes. It'll take it a little bit. Just have to start rendering, and as it gets done, I'll ladle it out into my big pot. And then after I get it all, I'll strain it all off into me a bucket when it cools a little bit. And we'll have some fresh pork lard. And it's rather high. I was sometimes I buy them little blocks. But my grandma, she always kept a 5-gallon bucket sitting underneath the counter. And I ain't done that since I was young, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna put it back under there. Cause I was looking the other day at a bucket of lard, a 5-gallon bucket of lard, and it's like $80-some a bucket for a 5-gallon bucket. And I don't think they make Fisher's brand no more. I mean, they might, but I ain't seen it in a 5-gallon bucket, and I couldn't tell you how long. But that's always what she always kept under the counter was a 5-gallon bucket of Fisher's lard. And I'm gonna put some 5-gallon bucket of Homestead Field to Fork Homestead lard under the counter. So we'll get back with you here when I get her going, when I start ladling it out. We're gonna keep right on the stir and rendering. All right, we've got our lard rendered down, and I've got it here in this cooker, and it's cooled off a whole lot. And I got me a clean lard bucket. And I'm gonna strain it. Lily's gonna be my little holder here. You gotta hold it real still, Lily, and I'm gonna put it in that bucket. Hold to it.
Watch it, Lily. Need a...
No, it'll be real easy on it. Alright, that's about as far as I'm gonna go with it.
Not this. Wipe the...
Yeah. Now what I'll do, the rest of this has got a little sediment from the cracklings in it. I'll take and I'll put that in me a pint jar, and I'll use that to make gravy or something. Won't matter. But this here, I got strangled. But anyway, that right there will be a 5-gallon bucket of fresh rendered pork lard, and that's good stuff. But we gotta go out and slice some bacon, and get it wrapped up, and then other than that, I think all we like is just a few dishes.
Yep.
Alicia's got the cooler cleaned back up. Just what we gotta clean back up the slicer for slicing the bacon, and wipe a couple tables down. But other than that, we're good to go.
Alright, so it's the evening. We've got everything put away as far as the pig goes that we're going to be doing this weekend. Next weekend we'll probably be doing the hams and the pork loin that we have
In the brown.
in the brine. We'll smoke it and then
Cut
cut it up. But what I'm doing is, we had a bunch of fruit in the freezer and we needed to get it out to make room. So I'm making, yesterday I made strawberry butter. Today I'm making blueberry butter and blackberry butter. And all it is we put the fruit in my little pot, and I put a cup, 3 pounds, 3 pounds of fruit. I put a cup and a half of white sugar, just regular granulated sugar, and I turn this on to a boil. You put it on medium heat. It's got to come to a rolling boil. Once it comes to that rolling boil, you put it on for 20 minutes. You let it do its thing for 20 minutes. I like to stir it just to make sure that it doesn't stick. Once that 20 minutes is up, take it out of your pot, put it in your jelly jars, and call it good. So, and that's what we like. It's a lot like apple butter, but it's just a different fruit.
Right. Let's show them what we got here. What time
Okay.
before we wrap this video up?
So this is my strawberry butter that I made yesterday. And this is the blueberry butter that I just made. I heard a couple of them sealing. We've got some lard.
Along with our 5-gallon bucket.
Yes. So here's the soup beans with pork. We made that this weekend. I'm excited.
14 quarts.
14 quarts of these. And then we have the pork with taters, carrots, and onions. And all the jars have already been cleaned off. We're just...
Yep. And we had a lot of bacon.
Yes, we had 7 1-gallon Ziploc bags. We just put it
They
in
were
Ziploc
heavy
bags.
too. We packed them heavy.
Yeah, normally I put them in pound packs, but we just it's been a long weekend, so we just put it in the gallon size Ziploc bags. We done the pork, and then we done the other half of the pork chops.
Yeah, we had 28.
28 of those. And then with the sirloin, we had what, 6, 7?
I think so.
6 or 7.
And then we had all kinds of ribs, neck bones,
Yep, we just threw
shanks.
we just threw those in Ziploc bags too, because those will probably go either they'll probably go to the trail ride. We'll use those up pretty fast.
We make cooked meat a lot.
Yeah, yep, we do. And part of the reason that we've been doing things like this is, one, because we didn't really have the freezer room. We wanted to do something different with it. And 2, our schedules have changed, so we're going to be staying out later with Derek. You know, with the winter coming, Derek's going to be out pushing snow and stuff later on. And
Yeah, I'm excited about that meat because I can take that. And
Yes.
I can take one of those and just throw it up in the dash of the truck, and
And you have that one little
with the heat, and as long as that grease melts, that's ready to eat.
but you have that one thing that you can plug into your
Yeah,
thing
lunchbox.
too, the
Yeah.
little heated lunchbox. But I'm going to finish this up over here, our blueberry butter, and then we'll do blackberry butter in a little bit. And
And we moved
that's-
Jefferson.
Yes,
today.
we moved Jefferson in with the Mama Pig, Mama Hog. Hopefully we can have us some more bacon bits running around here in about 3 months. But we're going to finish this up, clean the kitchen up, and call it a weekend. Tomorrow Lily goes back to school, and Derek goes back to work. So we're gonna rest for the rest of the evening. It's sure been a busy weekend. But we hope that you all enjoy this video. If you do, like and subscribe. Tell your buddies about us. Hopefully that we can, if there's something that you all don't know, hopefully we've taught it to you. And if there's things that you feel like you do different, let us know. Maybe it'll make things easier. But we'll see you all in the next video. Bye.